Yo, what is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to beat insane mode with only 5 units. Now, in the last video, which I filmed like 30 minutes ago, I only used 3 units, which was the palm tree, cactus, and bamboo. But we're adding an extra 2 units, which is the money tree and the peas in a pod. Now, you could probably beat insane mode with only the cactus, bamboo, and palm tree, which is like a crazy trio, which is like a really good trio to grind with. But if you want to grind for insane, you're at least gonna need the money tree and at least one mythical. The only one that I don't recommend is the sunflower, because you're gonna want a spam unit, which is bamboo for starting, and then we're gonna replace the bamboo with peas in a pot. Now, I should probably do watermelon, but it is a little more expensive, and as you guys know in my videos, or as in the past video and this video, I like to keep things simple and cheap. Now, in the summon area, which I'm gonna summon real quick. No, wait, I got a sunflower, which is a 0.99, but it's either a 1% chance or a 0.99. It would have been awesome if I got the blood vine before this enchanted event, which is tomorrow's, which I'm gonna have a live stream tomorrow, so watch that if you want, which is gonna be like right when it comes out. But without further ado, let's get into this video. And kaboom. Perfect timing. Alright, of course, the first step, what you're going to want to do is, of course, select insane mode. And now, at the start of this round, there are going to be a few caterpillars or grasshoppers that are going to buy. And again, same method. 1 stud up, 2 studs out for the first one. And then over here, you see the stud box. You're going to want to place it at the top right stud. And now you're going to want to go 2 times speed. And once they get here, just so you have more time, you can do 1 time speed. I'm going to do 1 time speed, so I just have more time to, like, think. You're going to want to upgrade this one first, real quick, just because I'm impatient. There. Now we got him to level 2. But there are going to be a few guys that get by, which are going to stink. You don't have to do anything to stop them, but to be honest, I'm not going to do anything to stop them, because, what is that? 18, 32 damage. Just to keep it safe, I have exactly 150. I'm gonna put a cactus right there. Now, you don't have to do that, but just since I don't want these guys to get to the end, I'm just gonna do it. And there we go. We got those guys out. Now we can start to focus on these guys. And now what we're going to do first is we're going to get them to level 4. Last time we got them to level 3 in the hard video, but since this is insane, we're going to get them to level 4. And now once you get him to level 4, which I didn't get yet, so just don't feel you're getting rushed. But once you get him to level 4, you're going to get your money trees, and you're going to place 5 down. Boom, 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 boom. You can place 4 down, but I usually place 5 down, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm on 1 time speed, so I'm going to speed it up to 2 times speed, so this video goes a little faster. Also, if you enjoy this video and you haven't seen my how to beat hard mode with 3 units and fast, go check out that video after. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Also, hit that subscribe button like you do when you hit this upgrade button for the cactus. Just like that. That's simple, that easy. But anyways, let's get back into the video. And now we almost got both to level 4. Yep, there we go. So now we're going to wait till you have some cash to place down these money trees. Now, you can place the money trees wherever you want, basically. But just because this is the closest area, I'm going to just place them right here. So I'm going to place 1 there. Now, you're going to place 1 next to it. Now, it doesn't really matter how you place it. This is just how I place it. I do 1 there, 1 next to it, and then 1 in front of it, and then 1 next to that, and then 1 right there. So, like, there we got 2 money trees. Right, now, I think that's 4. Like, watch this. Dun, dun, dun. And now, I just like it to be perfect. Ah, yes, I love that sound. The constant sound of money. Alright, and now that you have these, to be honest, you don't need to upgrade these at all. They make you 100 every 5, an extra 100 every 5 seconds, which is basically all you need. Now, what you want to do is you want to place a bamboo right here, which is a little away from the thing, but it gets this area covered. You're going to want to place it right here, and you're like, but Wraith, it doesn't cover this area. Well, it doesn't cover for the first 2, but you should have enough money to get this area to kill this mole, which, if you guys don't know, is my least favorite enemy in the whole entire game. Worse than the king snail. I hate him because in my hard video, I've done probably like hundreds of attempts trying to figure out like the perfect way to like get past those moles with like only a few units and for the units to be cheap. And when I found the bamboo method, it was awesome. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna place 3 maxed bamboo like this. We're gonna make a line, right? So we're gonna make a line like boom, 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 and we're probably gonna put a 4th one. So we're gonna do 4 bamboo. And once we're gonna do that, we're gonna basically make like a triangle, and I call the triangle of bamboo. Now this thing is gonna have a base of 4, then middle of 3, then 2, then 1. Basically like a cut pyramid, which is the perfect amount of bamboo. And then, and again, in my last video, if you guys watched that, we're gonna put 5 palm trees in the middle, basically like the 5 on a dice. So I'm gonna quit yapping and just get back to placing. Alright, so we got 3 rounds left, so we might just... I don't know how many king snails there are gonna be, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place... Actually, no, I'm gonna just place 4 of those. That's all I need. Now, once you place, once you place 3, you can delete those 2 cactuses, and then you're gonna place your 4th bamboo, which makes your base of your bamboo triangle, like that. So now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna finish it off by adding 3, like this. Just because I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna just finish the pyramid and then max them out. You're gonna go like that. Now, oh crap, hold up. Just spam max real quick. Yep, works every time. So, you guys could place the triangles and then spam max as fast as you can these 2 so you get that snail out of the way. And you can move, like, wherever this guy goes, everything continues like that. So if you put him here, it's going to be like more in the middle area. But that's just, you guys could do that. But this is how I'm going to place him this video. And now what we're going to do is once we get, there you go, almost maxed out. Now that we have those maxed out, we're going to do the 5 triangle. What's the word for 5? I know quintuplet is for like 4, but I don't know 5. But what we're going to do is we're going to max out this one guy right here. Like that. Now we're going to put another one right here in this corner once you get money. Yep, there we go. And you're going to want to max out these. You're going to want to max out each one. You're going to like go to 1 to 1 to 1 and max them out. So like what I did earlier was I placed all those and then they weren't maxed out, and that guy, and the king snail almost got away. But not today. Now, I don't know how this is gonna go with this king snail. We might not have enough damage. I don't know, guys. It might get by, but it won't. So, this is what we have so far. We got to, what was it, wave 20, I'm guessing? 26. So we got to wave 25, and we have the triangle of peas, 5 of those, and then 5 of those. Now we have maxed out. So what we are going to be doing now is we don't need these anymore. We're going to delete them. Those were just for early. And now we're going to replace every one with a pea in the pod. So that one, well now, it's a pea in the pod. This guy right here, now it's a pea in the pod. That's basically what you're going to do. So you're just going to replace the bamboo with peas in a pod. You could do it with watermelon, but I'm just doing it with peas in a pod. I don't know how watermelon's going to work out because I didn't try it, but yeah. Also, in next video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys, is the corn unit and the grape unit actually worth the Robux? Which I bought both already. I'm just going to be going over them of what they do. So, which is going to be my next video after the live stream of the event. Again, dude, if I don't get the blood vine, if I don't get that blood vine, and when that, event comes out, I'm gonna freak out because I need that Bloodvine. Right? Come on. Yeah, we easily got that in the bag. Easily. Now, since we got rid of those... money trees, I gotta look over that. You could either do 5 more palm trees or 5 more peas in the pod, but that is your choice. In this case, I'm gonna do 5 more peas in the pod because they're just better. Again, the palm trees are just like backup. They're just in case if it gets passed, which most likely it ain't getting passed. We are already on wave 32. I have no idea how long it has been so far. So, if it's been under at least 10 to 15 minutes, that is really good. But again, if you guys are like, God, man, I clicked on this video hoping to get decent, like, affordable units to beat Insane Mode. I mean, yeah, I wish there was, you could probably beat it with bamboo. You can do that if you want. You could delete those money trees and replace them and add the bamboo or whatever you want to add. You could do that without, I mean, if you don't have these units, but it's just easier and faster to grind with peas in a pod. But I saw peas in the pod, 50,000 people own them. There's a little more than 50,000 of these things in the game. Maybe not every player has them, but there's more than 50,000, which is pretty good. So now we just gotta sit and wait for really the match to end. Wave 35, look at this, peas in the pod going crazy. See, this is the only part I'm telling you about, which bamboo might not work. Because later in the wave 40, it's not actually, I'm surprised. In wave 40, I think it would be a big king chicken jockey for the boss, like king chicken jockey. But instead, it's just a bunch of king snails, which I don't mind. It's just in the... Actually, I just realized all the things the bosses are king snails. They just add more with more health. But I feel like every mode should get a new boss, which if the developer is watching this, which probably not, you should do that. Also, they should add daily rewards too. If the guys, developers, if you're watching this, add daily rewards and new bosses for every mode. That's all I'm asking. But without much, yeah. But I love when a bunch of chicken jockey guys come out and they just all die in the same spot. It's just awesome. And by the way, guys, even if a bunch of king snails get past, like, which they're definitely not, if they do, like, let's say they get over here, look how much cash you have. 102k. I don't know if you can see this. My mouse, it's right here. 102k. You can delete all these anyways and just place a ton of them over there. So you should be fine. So here we go. I think, yep, second to last wave. Alright. Jeez, the sound is just kick. I killed the zombies so fast, they're dead and the sound kicks in like just now. Alright, dude, there's a ton of enemies, but they're not doing nothing. Alright, wave 39. And again, if you guys enjoy the video, hit that like button. Also, make sure to drop a sub, because that would do great for me. But if you don't, that's okay. But again, I'm having a live stream on the Enchanted event, which is tomorrow. So I'll start the live on 10:30, and I'll just grind a little and just wait. And once the event happens, it's game day. But anyways, last and final wave of Insane Mode. Look at that. Absolutely destroyed. Not even the king snails come out. I'm guessing the king snails would at least get to this corner. But again, if you can't afford, if you don't have these, you could probably just use a bunch of bamboo. Even now, I feel like a bunch of palm trees would work. You could eat all palm trees or all bamboo would work perfectly fine, I think. You might have to re-delete them to move them. But yeah, if you don't have these, then you could do that. But we did it. 794 enemies slaughtered, and look at all that damage. Let's return to lobby. Alright, so we are back, and let's get them real quick to see if we get this Bloodvine, which we're most likely not. Carrot, gnome, pineapple cannon. Also, the pineapple cannon, I thought it was like a corn thing. potato, gnome, cactus, baby carrot, pineapple, and cactus. You didn't get it, but that's alright. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like, follow. Again, watch my live tomorrow morning. I'm starting it at 10. And my next video, I'm going to be going over on is the grape worth it. And then the next video, I'm going to be going on is the corn worth it, which I did buy just to have it. But again, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.